You ever look down at your arms and think, why don't they look bigger yet? You've been curling, pushing, training for months. But the mirror still doesn't show that pop you want. The kind of arms that fill out a t-shirt. Look powerful even when you're just walking around. You're not lazy, you're just missing the formula. Because let's be honest, most people train their arms wrong. They do a few curls, some pushdowns, call it a day, and wonder why nothing changes. But here's the truth. Your arms aren't just biceps. They're a whole system. Biceps, triceps, forearms. And if you want that wide 3D look, every piece has to work together. Today, I'm giving you the blueprint, the perfect 8 dumbbell exercises to build arms that look strong, solid, and sculpted from every angle. No fancy machines, no gym membership excuses, just dumbbells and effort. Let's start with what everyone focuses on first, the biceps. You've seen the curls a million times, but here's what separates results from regret. Control. The dumbbell curl isn't a T about how heavy you lift. It's S about how well you lift. Stand tall, elbows locked at your sides, and move slow. Curl like you're trying to drag the dumbbell with your bicep, not your shoulder. Hold the top for a second, then lower it slow. That's where growth happens. Do that for a few weeks, and you'll feel your biceps tighten like steel cables. Next up, we go hammer curls. If regular curls shape your biceps, hammer curls build depth. Hold your dumbbells neutral, palms facing each other, and lift them straight up. You'll feel a different kind of burn along the side of your arm. That's the brachialis, the hidden muscle that pushes your biceps up and makes your arm look wider. Most people skip it. You won't. Do them right, and your arms will start to look thicker even when relaxed. Now we move to the triceps, the real size builders. Because here's the thing. Triceps make up nearly 2/3 of your arm size. You want that hanging, full look when your arms are down? This is where it happens. Start with overhead dumbbell extensions. Hold one dumbbell behind your head, stretch it low, then press it up slow. Keep your elbows tight, no flaring. That deep stretch, that's the long head of your triceps working. It's the muscle that gives your arm that full, round shape from the back. The more you stretch, the more it grows. Follow that up with tricep kickbacks. Sounds simple, but if you do them right, they'll destroy your triceps in the best way. Bend forward slightly, elbows locked by your ribs, and extend back until your arms are straight. Squeeze, hold for a beat, then bring it back. That pause at full extension? That's where the magic is. Don't rush it. You'll see veins, definition, and shape like never before. Then we hit close grip push-ups. Yeah, body weight, but don't underestimate them. Hands close, elbows tight, chest low. Feel that squeeze in your triceps as you push up. That S building the inner head, the part that gives your arms that deep line between biceps and triceps. Plus, they're perfect for finishing your workout with a killer pump. Now let's talk forearms, the most underrated part of big arms. Because what's the point of big biceps if your forearms look like twigs? You want full, balanced arms that look powerful all the way down. Start with reverse curls. Hold the dumbbells palms down, curl up slow, and fight the burn. You'll feel it right away. Then go into wrist curls. Rest your arms on your thighs, palms up, and curl just with your wrists. These two together give your forearms that thick, solid look that completes your 3D shape. That's your 8, the perfect mix of moves that attack your arms from every direction. But let's make something clear. It's not just about doing the exercises. It's about how you do them. Most people rush. They lift heavy, swing, and call it intensity. That's not intensity. That's laziness disguised as effort. Real intensity is control. Real effort is when every rep burns, but you don't quit. When your arms are shaking, but you still fight through. That's where growth happens. Now here's a small trick that changes everything. Supersets. Instead of doing one exercise, resting, then another, combine them. For example, do dumbbell curls. Then immediately go into tricep kickbacks. No rest. Your arms will feel like they're on fire, and that's exactly the point. The blood rushes in, your muscles swell, and that's how you get that massive pump that drives growth. 2 or 3 supersets like that, and your arms will look twice their size by the end of your workout. But let's fix one more mistake people make: training arms every single day. You don't need that. In fact, it slows you down. Muscles grow when you rest, not when you train. Think of your arms like any other muscle. They need recovery time to rebuild stronger. 2, maybe 3 arm sessions a week is plenty. Focus on form, intensity, and recovery. That's the real recipe for size. Now, let's talk mindset. Every time you lift, don't just move the weight. Own it. Feel it. Picture your arms growing with every rep. Visualize that look. Wide, round, powerful. When you lock into that mindset, your workouts change. You stop counting reps, and you start chasing results. That's the difference between people who train and people who transform. You want to know what separates an average arm from a 3D arm? It's detail. It's the curve of the bicep, the shadow under the tricep, the density in the forearm. You don't get that from lifting heavy once a week. You get that from showing up consistently, perfecting your form, and never half-assing a rep. You get it from the small moments, when you could quit, but you don't. That's when your body changes. And yeah, it's going to hurt sometimes. The burn will kick in, your arms will feel like they're going to explode, but that's the point. That's the wall everyone hits. And the people who push past it, they're the ones who end up with arms that look carved, not soft. You can be one of them if you just stop training for comfort and start training for growth. So here's the deal. Grab your dumbbells, set aside the excuses, and go through these 8 moves with full focus. Dumbbell curls, hammer curls, overhead extensions, kickbacks, close grip push-ups, reverse curls, and wrist curls. 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, minimal rest. Keep the tension on, keep your form clean, and give your arms no choice but to grow. And when you're done, look in the mirror. You'll see it. That pump, that shape, that progress. It's not just your arms changing, it's your confidence. Because every rep, every drop of sweat is proof that you're redoing something most people one day, putting in the work day after day. Bottom line, the 3D arm look isn't luck. It's not genetics. It's earned through control, consistency, and effort. You put those 3 together, and I promise, in a few weeks, you'll be flexing without even trying. You'll catch yourself in the mirror and realize you built this, you earned this, and you're just getting started. Now grab those dumbbells and let's make it count.